やっていきたいと思います。4ゲームから一応始めどうしよう。4ゲームかな。全問でかいかな。あバッグ持ってね。あ、本だ。これは一体どうする？これは一体どうするべきなの？これは私どうすればいいの？FPS？ そうだよ。だいたい FPS、この制作者の。遠ざかっていってる。R2 か。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Where is の始め。森。
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
家の半分は私ら許さなかった。住んでるのに。この腕そうなズーム。L2 で狙えるっていう。なんだろうこれ。声のバランスどう？何が入ってるのかな？
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago.
支給開封と書かれた7万円の請求書。7年前の7万円じゃなくて7年前か。
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
ルイス兄さんのお葬式以来戻ってきたのは初めてだった。いやグラフィック綺麗やな。
In her will, my mother left me.
遺言と一緒に母さんの鍵を残してくれたけど、どこを当てるのかわからない。これさ、罰だこれ。これさ、クロスヘアオンできる。どうしよう。まあいいや。クロスヘア、クロスヘアオンにする？やめとこう。
Maybe she thought I'd know.
私を知っていると思ったかもしれない。
She thought the mystery
それともその謎を解くために私が戻ってくると思ったかもしれない。ザ・フィンチ。フィンチ家。はいはい。待って、暗い。まあいいや。長いこと誰もここには来ていないはず。でもひずめの、暗い。鹿。本音を言えば、家を相続した後も戻ってくるとは思わなかった。でも今は家族に関してイエスはものしか答えられない疑問がある。家を覚えていたとそのままだった。夢で見たものと同じ。すごい家だな。特にあそこどうなったの？構造おかしいじゃろあれ。あれダメでしょ。 なんかある。ミッシングって何の意味だったっけ何あれ。ミッシング。ミルトン・フィンチ。多分これ探してますとかそういうんじゃないかな。一人行方不明になったのか。この家の。あそこについてない。
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
この家は私を落ち着かなくさせた。滑舌が。
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were.
17歳って何と言えばよか
I
った
was
か分か
afraid
る。
of the house.
家を恐れていたんだと。
I hoped the key might unlock the front
鍵で玄
door.
関のドアが開けばいいんだと
It
思って。
didn't.
甘かった。ダメか。覗いちゃう？怖いよ。
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
読むのやめようか。キャリーズオシンクス。音がいいね。開かんか。裏口あるやろ。
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
何あれ。あれも何。気になるものが2つぐらいあるんだけど。まあいいや。いいねこれ。ただ現実的とすっごいうるさいやつだよねこれね。でこの回、あ、マジで？君そういう入り方する？
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
君猫みたいなことするね。家用のドラだったのか。おお。欲しい。あ、これは伝説の武器じゃないか。エクスカリバール。私も欲しい。欲しい。そこで取ったっけない？ダメか。ダメか。これ何？テニスボールか。ついぞ。
For the first time in years.
久しぶりに。2010年。
I felt like I was home.
家にいる気分がした。動かない。
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
エディ、レイビス、ドーンか。なんだ。レイビス・フィンチ。なんだかんだこれ。まあいいや。奇抜なデザインの。あ、これ目じゃなくてなんか。そういう模様書いてあるけど。あ、出た。外国特有のなんかよくわからないやつ。
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
中華あるんだ。へえ。あれなんだ。ホワイトル まあいいや。あれここ見えるのかな。あれまあいいや。あ、あった。
Or how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
ああ、お裾分けかなんかにもらったのね、いっぱい。これルイスって言うんだね。ルイスって呼んでたよ。そりゃ飽きるわ。こんなったら飽きるわ。
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
去った夜。
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
例えがひどい。なんで家を去ったんだろう。
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine
ED お
Great
ばあ
Grandma
ちゃん
Edie
が同時に
living
コメ
in
ン
a
ト
nursing
想像
home.
できたのか。ED なんかこの側のやつがあるんだ。テクスチャン使いましたか。テクスチャン使いましたかな。使いましたね。あはびっくりした。あ、すごい怖かった。ここ見んの。あ、見えるだけか。ハイテク。
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
言ってみろ、歯が多すぎる。この子例えが面白いね。
Even the fireplace had a story.
あ、あった。
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
これね、多分ホラーではないと思うな。お、いや、上に向かってたな。ホラーじゃなくてなんか探索するやつだったはず。このゲームホラーもでき、このゲームとかこの会社ホラーもできんのかな。できそうだよね。演出がいいからな。お、うわうわ、ムカデまで標本にする。普通。お、回すぞ。お、出てた。
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
作った。ひいおじいちゃんすごいんだな。股に刺さってますけどこれ股に刺さってますけどまあいいや。ここ開けれときたい。開けれないんだ。
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
見るとやっぱりいなくなったんだね。なんか乗り付けされてない？なんかここまでする何かがあるの？ここまでする秘密が？なんか暗くなってなんか暗くなってない？まひろさん、これホラーかもしんない。どうしよう、どっから行こう。下かな。
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
ああ、はいはい。地下ではない。うわ、気になる。探索し忘れたとこないよね。まあいいや。行こうか。2階だ。これね。ルーカスだね。ルーカスだったかな。
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
寝室をすべて
Then
封
Edie
印した。
retaliated and drilled peepholes.
覗き穴を開けた。あ、そういうことか。見よう。下のやつ。 ちゃんと足の動きしてんのかなと思ったらしなかった。あ、なんかいやらしい。あ、なんかこの視点いい。なんかいい。あ、なんかこの視点なんか興奮しない？なんかすごいいい。
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
書庫に埋められてるって。ここ書庫か。なんだ。お？怖い。モーリー。
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
面白そうな人だったんだね。半紙ないね。半紙の部屋だね。あれか。この家は部屋を作り続けたんだね。まるで墓かのように。
The last time I was in Edith Senior's room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
うん。2010年。ああ。思い出を捨てられなかったんだろうね。カルビン・フィンチ。
My grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother,
あ、兄弟か。
Calvin.
そういうことか。いい感じだね。ここまで統一するとは。グレゴリー。
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
グレゴリーさん、ちょっとなんかなかなか奇抜なお部屋に住んでいらっしゃいますね。1976年か1977年。1年 ?11 年。50、49年か。ああ待って、ちょっと待って。違う。93年 ?93 年間もこの部屋にいたのか。ずっといたわけではないだろうけどね。
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
バーバラ・フィンチ。ああ、はいはい。なんか脚本かなんかだったのかな。ああ、やっぱり監督かなんかか。記憶の山が。これは
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
オーディン。すげえ名前だな。お、バーバラの部屋。1940年から1960年。
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
子役スター。はあ。なるほどね。お、ワインじゃん。ラフィットあるかな。さすがに。だってこの部屋見たよな。森見た。友達のやつ。
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
すごい幻想的な部屋。
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
もしや。はっ。
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
The entry under the sea. あ、押すタイプか。
Now it was time to
I
find
did
out
type
what
that.
my mom had been afraid of.
なんかそこはさん何を恐れていたか見つけ出すときだ。あ、ちょっと待ってください。ちょっと待ってください。あ、ちょっと待ってください。あ、ちょっと待ってください。あ、戻れない。マジで。あ、マジでやらかしたかも。3回行けばよかった。
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
これを読むと、あー、日記の追憶か、これ。
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
おーしょー。なんだ。
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
モーリーの部屋だ。
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
おー。
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
この子は友達になれそうな人だって言ってたね。マオリ。お、部屋の間取りが書いてある。ああ、いい景色。お、これはなんだ。モーリー・フィンチ。あ、日記だ。
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
食べ物を探しに行った。
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
ごめんよなんか食べさせちゃってごめんよ。え、あ、クリストファー。あら、かわいい名前。あ、待って。え
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
さすがにね。さすがにね。これこれいつまであるの？なんか沈んでない？気のせい？まあいいや。ネズミの餌を食っちゃったか。この
My
カプチャ
Halloween
さすがに
candy was all gone.
あららら。
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
ああ、つまりなんだ、あ、トイレだ。食べた。
I ate a lot of things that night.
あの夜いっぱい食べれるんだ。待って、それを食べるのはね、これを食べるのはちょっと。
I kept eating and eating.
お前それまで食うか。不穏になってまいりました。
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
ほう。
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
あ、これは。
And suddenly,
は
I was a cat.
は
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
ええ急に落ちちゃったのかと思ったら急に猫マジ
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
お母さんだけだった私はそんなに腹減ってたの猫になっちゃうぐらい腹減ってたのすごいな君
I gobbled her up.
あでもこれは
And suddenly, I was an owl.
な
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
ほう葉っぱをかじることすごいな
Rabbits.
ウサギいたウサギあ、そういうことか。はいはい。おお、これ。そういうことね。はいはい。よし、掴んだ。
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
ああ、
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
おお。なんかなかなかにえぐいゲームだな。面白いわ。
A mama rabbit.
お母さん釣りいた。あーよいしょ取ったぞ。
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
それでも来る。
Suddenly, I was a shark.
サメになった。いやいやいやいやいやいや何急に急に何ですか急に何ですか急にバカになったけどあ
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
急にバカになりましたけど
Hungrier than ever. I wanted fat
魚は
and seals.
もっと太って美味しい足がいい
I tore
Ah.
off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
とても美味しかった。ああ急にバカになったりなんかあれバカですぎどこだしかさっきなんかバグって下に行っちゃったかなこれ下行けんのもしかして無理だよね見えたはっは 届かない。よい
Grabbed
しょ。
on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
え
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
何何にな
Now
った
I
の？
was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
怪物。
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
どこに行った？うわ。何これ、どういうしてんのこれは。
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the first passage, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I saw something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
お、今度は視点が進化してる。
Onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
いい匂いがパイプの中に消えていった。で、何の匂いがしたんですかね。自分が触手プレイ。お、トイレから出て。ここ見たことあるよ私。ここ見たことあるよ私。これこれ
I got closer and closer.
マジ？これマジ？なんかまだ開いてるわ。登れないの。これマジで言ってる？
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious. 奇妙な子供だね。
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm
かわ
sure
いい。
Edie would have.
かわいい。待って、かわいい。ちょっと待って。かわいいぞ。でも待って、この子10歳で死んでるの？この子10歳？これ見る限り10歳で死んでるってことだよね。まあいいや。いずれわかる。かわいいぞ、森。あれ？
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
猫。
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
まだ当てっぱかよ。
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's
ED はちゃん
room.
の部屋。
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
いいね、なんかシャレが効いてるね。竜がフィンチを殺した。Where do you want to go?
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go.
いいねか。
For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
リトルフォレストフォレ。ああ、山火事。小さな山火事。ビデオページ。
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
イーディス・ジュニ
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
ア。もう村男って。何この、あ、木か。
Lewis died a week
Nicole.
before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
ああ、はい。これ自分か。
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
そんなことはないでしょ。なんだこれ。なんで？
Her room was like a museum.
オーディ。お？
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
富と不運。お、
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg and their newborn son.
インゲボルグ。インゲボルグ。インゲボルグとヨハン。インゲボルグ。
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house.
家とともに船出？家とともに船出？すげえな。
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly,
森。
step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
イーディ。はいはい。お、
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
面白い。お、酸素。お、これ
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
ピンク色のバスルーム。ああ、お、汚な。教えない、クソ。
It was a pretty big trace.
存在があり、ケースに。メガネもある。うわー、薬。多いな。 これも開けんの？マジで？あ、マジか。There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
ほう。
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
なるほど。それは誰も想像しねえわな。
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished.
うん。
He never put it down.
あ、これ？じゃあな。なんだ？どれだったかな。これ？これ違う。これ何？あ、カメラか。ああ、そういうことか。カルミフィンチ。フィンチ家もな、フィンチついてるの当たり前か。ブランコ。鹿。あの鹿もフィンチ家の一員なのでは。
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
お、ここは誰の部屋だっけ？あ、あれだ。兄弟の部屋だ。おお。すごい。
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
彼のことを話さない。コマンドセンター。
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
ああ、すごい。おすごいな。これ。
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Fink. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
おお。
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
飛びたがっていた。ああ。宇宙飛行士。
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
え？
I told him going around was impossible.
まさか。
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Alvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe
Oh.
if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
あ
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
おおおおお
The day he made up his mind to fly, and he did.
あ
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
不幸な一家か。11歳で死んだと。
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
立ち入り禁止。
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
うん。そっか、そういう。おおおおおおおおおこっちか。おお前の家忍者屋敷みたいな。忍者屋敷かよ。
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
作れていた。
They'd obviously been
Wait.
built for smaller hands and bellies.
あ、何そういう。お、折れた。お、ここにも。
Growing up, I always thought of
Ah, Barbara
Barbara as
era.
a child star.
おお、バーバラの部屋か。おお。ハリウッドみたいな。あ、かわいい。あれ、リカみたいだね。バーバラストリート。よっぽど自分の息子たちだった。
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
ああ。ハッピーバースデーバーバラ。おお、バーバラ。美人だね。えんこれ16年。お前もまた短命か。お前も短命なのか。そうか。16歳か。そうか。どこだ。どれだ。どれを見るんだ。バーバラは。何か見るものがあるぞ。なんか見るものあるぞ。あった。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
ウイブルジャックは全部な。
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
姫。
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
あ
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed.
あ。いやー、さすがに。
Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend,
BF?
Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Ah.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Huh?
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Eh?
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
なんという。
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
って言った意味ね。
She reached for the music box.
こういう感じ。
She listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
なんでこんな感じ。皆さんおなじみハロウィンの例の曲が流れてまいりました。これはこれはハロウィンファンとして私はおおディサイシブストライク、ディサイシブストライク。お触れる。お急に FPS だ。おら
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
おこれは興奮するぞ。おおまさかこんなでこのデモ消えるとは。おおあ
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up. This is a trick. You're dead, Walter.
まだかい。ウォルター。
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
エルム街。
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
エルム街。
was speechless. He was quite smashing.
本物。お鍵閉める。
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
おおこれはローリーですわ。バーバラだけどローリーですわ。
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
はい。あ死にました。
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
いやーローリーですわこの動きは。このムーブはローリー。エンジェルマイヤーさすが。消えた。
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was
やめろ。この
someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. inside the house.
お
Oh dear.
え
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
お
it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. She had a taste for stardom, but unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
オルゴールの中にあった分子か。はあ、耳。
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
不気味な物語。なんだお前。まさかね、ハロウィンの音楽が流れるとは思わなかったよ。
As absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
いや、まさかハロウィンの音楽が流れると思わなかった。すごかった。満足です。もう満足です。
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
ああ。いやー、満足です。
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
面白かった。おお、収録されてる。なるほどね。いやー、本当の音楽大好き私。怖いな。電気つけれないの。怖いんだけど。
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
回し続ける。君が踊ると僕は回し続ける。外れた。おお、開いた。まあ、それまで戻らなくていいの？プリはあらない？そう。おクリアライ。無駄に洗剤多いよね、こういう地下とかそういうところって。日本にしろどこにしろ無駄に洗剤多いイメージあるわ。ああ、例の。
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
っていうの。フィンチ家の後ろにドラゴンに殺される。
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
え？動いた。
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
なんか動いてる。えお
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
お
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
お
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
食料か。
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
ファーストエイドキット。体力回復しそう。ちょっと待ってね、さすがにこのまま見ちゃうのは。あ、
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
ここに30
On
年。
that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
おお。
That's what kept me sane.
監禁されてる人なの？
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
バケモン。
Almost friendly.
バケモンないで友好的か。
And then one day, everything just stopped.
困った。
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
出向性高い
I
な。
have to leave while I still can.
ウォルター。何、ウォルターさんずっとここに隠れてたの？マジで？おお。この食料は持っていかなくて、ああ、プラモデルか。
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
ああ。
and Molly
モリーも殺したの？米。
and Calvin.
カルビ。
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy as long as I live. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
ウォルター。お前は。
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
彼はずっとここにいたんだな。
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
まあいい景色だよ。この先開けるだけかい。あ、びっくりした。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
No.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Hmm. そこにしてたのか。匂いやばそう。
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
え
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this.
そうか、そういうことか。これは。
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
待って、これ誰だっけ？エディスか。これがエディスのストーリーか。
But I thought you should know about your family.
後世ロボスエリスのリッキー
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
あれは一体何なんだろうな。
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
呪われたりそうか。これはどこに行くの？あ、そっちか。
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
そうか。
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ah, 猫。いいな。ココ。ゾウイ。ウサギに魚。メイリー。ボブ、シャロー、クリストファー、オリビエ。あ？なんでもの？まあいいや。
Sven. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
モーリー・フィンチ。鱗の羽を持つ猫。カルビ。飛んだ人。飛んだ人ってひどいな。夢を叶えたりとか。それ、イーディか。シルスも。ウォルター。自由になった人か。バーバラ。大スター。
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
あれ、前の家か。最初の家。はあ。家の墓まであるのか。綺麗。スクショット。あの箱。
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory, Sam, Gus.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
ミルトンって誰だっけ？ミルトン。ミルトン。ああ、忘れた。ダメだ。持ってる。
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
お母さんまた食べられたか。まずいです。腰が痛いです。よいしょ。あったか。クッション。
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
は？お前妊娠しとったんか、アイリス。妊娠したさからこんなことやめろお前。お前どういうなんか上から見るとなんかエロいと思ったらそういうことか。ここは登るんじゃない。あ、ここにあった。はしごありました。
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
皆さんこのゲームおすすめです。
They were both pretty
ハロウィンの
intense.
メインテーマが流れたりなんか急にバカゲーになったり、ちょっと悲しいシーンがあったり。
Sam spent his
最
life
高のゲーム
shooting
です。
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
ああ、確かサムジさんってリアジいやいやいや。
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
おう、確か軍人によってそのまま帰ってこなかったんだったよな。猫とリス。うん。おお、かっこいい。かっこいい。かっこいいけど、これコッティング系。コッティングするとこ、トリガーもなくない？え？サム・フィンチ。デカデカと。まあまあまあまあ。ちょっとホラーっぽいところはあるけど、いいゲームだよ。ぜひアーカイブ残してから、買いたくないって場合は、見てね。おおい。
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
目光りすぎ。
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Aw.
お。
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hmm.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
銃は叩きたい。
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail with deer everywhere.
鹿。
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
鹿とかいてるしねえか。
Dad!
Good eyes,
Huh.
Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
どこ？なんか鹿の写真撮る的な感じでしょ？これ明らかに。鹿どこにいんの？
Dad,
お、かっこいい。
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don.
おお。
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
It's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
おおああ
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Hmm. そうか。まあこんな風にフィンチ家の人の生涯をこう記していくというか見つけていくというか、そしてこの彼女もまたフィンチ家の一員です。どこに行くんだい次は。ここは室町じゃなかろうしな。もう向こう行ったどうったら次はどうするんだ一体。こっちかな多分。違うんか。じゃあどこだ。ここは開かんしな。うん。あった。おいつもの。
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
どう？お母さんがどうなんだろう。ちょっと待って、見れば分かるな。ああ、ドーンか。ドーンがお母さんか。で、ガス。グレゴリーどっちかわ。あ、グレゴリー。あ、ちょっと待ってください。1年か。そうか。そうか。そうか。グレゴリー。
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
おお、なんか。
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Yay!
What his
Yay!
world was like.
Yay! ああ。
You reminded me so much of Calvin.
カルビン
Lost in his
あ
imagination.
あ、ドリフト。
Whatever it was, he
Oh.
saw.
はい。
It sure made him happy.
あ、なんかですね、結末が見えてしまう。なんか結末がなんだか分かってしまったような気がする。おお、あれか。お
I
お
know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
あ
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
あ、おなんだ。あ、あ
About the world he saw.
あ、なんとしても止めろ。ダメだ。なんとしても止める。
So
あ
much I don't understand. About
あ、
Gregory.
あ
About everything.
あ、ああ、幸せそう。
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
グレゴリー。あのね、モーリーがちょっと可愛すぎるんだけど、これ、この似顔絵ちょっとやばい。ちょっとモーリーが萌えキャラ、萌えキャラレベルで可愛い。やばい。モーリーが近いですね。やばい。モーリーだったかモーリーだったか、まあいいか。
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
君もか。君もか。あ、ドン。あ、君も赤字に、あ、でも、そう、いや、でもそうだな。赤字だな。13歳か。13歳でもないな。23歳じゃん。もう20、23じゃん。
a poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad
この
idea.
人やめといてずっと言ってた人。
Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said in teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just
Gus.
flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
おお。
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, We don't need a stepmom, were the words
I
that...
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
やめなさい。私もよくやるけどやめなさい。
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
テントが。
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
おお。ダメでしょ。ダメでしょ。あ。
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you. She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
No. Imagine. プラン E。どうスイートラッシュモップもういや Be a baby Duties おお面白いねこれ
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
この人妊婦やぞ
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
この人妊婦なのにようやるわ
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad,
軽かったら
Sanjay.
家を建築するプロジェクトサンジェイはいはいはい書いてあるわあそういうことかなるほどねこの葉はあれフィンチ家の人じゃないの人のあれなんだねインディア
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Luis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
ここは最上階なのがすごいよ。最上階じゃないのがすごいよね。まだ家続いてたもんね。
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
ルイス、ミルトン、私とルイスとミルトン。でも2つしかないの。あ、そっか。も
う。But it didn't last.
オーディンか。オーディン・フィンチ。
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Ah, これは前作のアーフィニシトスワンの王様の絵じゃないか。もしや。
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
油絵。これはアーフィニシトスワンの主人公やな。だと信じたいんですけれども、私はこの子はアンフィニシトスワンの主人公では。違うか、なんか名前違ったはずだな。なんて名前だったかな。ミルトンではなかったです。あ、この子か。王様の方か。ああ、おおこれは熱いね。目頭が熱くなる。前作がおおいいね。アンフィニッシュスワンの曲だ。ちょっと待って、ちょっとしばらく聞いてたい。ごめんなさい、ちょっとしばらく聞いてたい。最高かよ。最高かよ。ああ、魔法の絵筆だ。ミルトン・フィンチ。
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
このカバーはいいよ。もうなんかお腹いっぱい。
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
お腹いっぱい。ああすごい。もうねアンフィニッシュさんそのままなんだよねこれ。これはあそこには影はなかったけれども、あ飛行船もあるじゃん。ああ飛行船まであるのすごいな。
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
もうすごいよこのゲーム。大好き。アンフィニッシュさんも含めて大
Mom
好き。
definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
うん
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
怖っ怖っ。
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
より近くで見る。私は神ゲーに出会ってしまったのかもしれない。神ゲーというより神のゲームに出会ってしまったのかもしれない。よいしょ。
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
マリファナマリファナ。マリファナゲーム。あれディスプレイがないのにゲームだとやりおる。
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
私みたいな。そんな。これさ私のヘッドセットと形が同じなんだけど、これさでもなんか完全に私のヘッドセットなんだねあれ。お手紙ドン・フィンチか。おこれ
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
ハンドシミュレーター始まった。
He kept working at the cannery.
ハンドシミュレーター始まった。
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
なんかハンドシミュレーター始まったんですけど。
His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
この私の有能さを褒めてほしい。
He'd feel his way about.
私のこの有能さを褒めてほしい。
Then something moved. Bats.
こう
codes. And things that have not names.
名のなき者た
He
ち
knew it was all in his head,
鮭あ
but he took it very seriously.
あゲーム
I had hoped
Game
he'd
motif.
find himself. But he found something more. I worried about
推
him
理になっ
then,
た
daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
あしまった
Methodical, tireless, focused.
白チュームを見ながらな
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
おう妄想の中で
On the edge of a city, Lewis Topia, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He
St. Louis.
started drifting away from our reality.
船かよ、セントルイスって。
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
威厳のある女王かな。
handsome queen.
うわちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。
The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows.
私は希望的なところにいるよ。おお、虹倒した。ごめんね。あ、ごめんね。
He followed the sound of her
あ、ごめんね。いや、銀のハーブでしょ。
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Oh.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Oh, どんどん
But he was so proud of having created it.
やめろ。
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
成功スカンダルでしょ。
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
なんだって？そっちが妄想？
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. その服を回しょう。 He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Mori! Mori! もう一回じゃないか。
Queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
いや、いや、あなた、そういう最後ですか。
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Luisa. いやいやいや、ルイさん、待って、なんで何してんの私。そんな、あ、ちょっと待って、私何がしたいの。あ、これ合ってんのか。合ってんな。
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know this story.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house ever
1000年に一度生ける
Never
家か。
thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
鹿？
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
これは
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
あ
That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
りがとうございました。制作人の子供の頃の写真か。いいですね。エリス。いやー、本当にいいゲームでした。前の作品というか、この制作人の前の作品でもあるアンフィニッシュさんのネタもあって、というか普通に主人公というか普通にキャラクターでいて今出てるやつですね。あとハロウィンの音楽が流れたり、面白かったです。ありがとうヨハン。フィンチ家の生涯を言葉は出ませんね。面白いゲームですよ。バーバラさん。ああ、もう名前忘れてる。おお、かっこいい。チェスト。サム・フィンチさんのは私的には一番悲しかったですね。悲しいというかおお、はい。プレイってのなんかどっちを先にダウンロードするかみたいなのあったんですよね。ちょっと待って。はい、これ最初からで違いますモリーちゃん可愛かったな。確かドンさんの方がついてないような気がするんですよ。気のせいですかね。そうなんですかね。イーリーさんと同じ一緒ってことなんですかね。 ロール長いね。ああ、イーディさんと一緒ですね、これ。イーディスとも一緒ですね。じゃあ、まあ、フィンチ家の奇妙な屋敷で起きたこと。まさかシャーパンで終わると思いませんでしたが、まあ、てかシャーパンで終わらせるつもりだったんですけど、いやー、ほんと、面白いゲームでした。いやー、本当に、私、この制作陣のファンになってしまいましたね。本当面白いです、これゲーム。皆さんもぜひ、いや、ストーリー見ちゃったかな。皆さんもぜひ新作が出たら、ぜひ、見てみてください。この人が好きとか、やっぱりこの人がこの人面白かったです。前作のやつが入っててすごく面白かったです。ではこの辺でご視聴ありがとうございました。